So hi, I'm Rachel. I've just turned 31. I'm from Dublin originally, but I now live in Halifax. And my current role is accounts payable assistant.
Okay, fab. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much. So, just for anyone that was, watching, which digital skills course did you do?
I did how to how to get hired as a software tester
Yeah.
with coder skills.
Okay, so first of all, why did you want to do the software testing course?
I was stuck in my job really. I think for everyone, lockdown kind of made everyone rethink, not everyone, most people rethink what they were doing. I was just came off maternity leave as well. So I was looking for something different, but I kind of felt like I didn't have I didn't want to stay in finance. I wanted to do something else. So I was thinking of going to Open University and doing my job and then getting a degree and then moving on into something like computer related. I was going to do computer science. So, but then I seen the course on LinkedIn. So I was like, oh, that could be really good to see if it's something that I'm interested in, if I wanted to go down the testing route. So my partner is a software tester. So that was kind of a way for me to be like, well, he enjoys it. So I was like, well, maybe I'd like it too. So I then, I decided to apply for it and see how I got on.
Amazing. Okay, so you kind of had like a bit of a background knowledge from your partner, who was like kind of
Very limited, yeah.
Yeah, that was quite useful. Okay, so so apart from obviously your partner having, being a software tester himself, did you have any prior knowledge on software testing or computer science at all?
Nothing. I just knew that like the world of tech is growing all the time. And I feel like it was, because I'm quite like, not that I get bored quite easy, but I like to kind of keep my mind going, especially in work. So I felt like that was the kind of environment where I could actually do that. Just from like basic research and about having a look at different areas of tech, that it just seems something that would suit my personality more. But I never thought that it was something that would be kind of within my reach without going to university.
Yeah, fab. So were you doing the course then? You said you did this after maternity leave.
Yes.
Yeah, fabulous. All right.
Yeah.
So you've done a full-on career swap with a very young baby.
Yeah. He's 1.5 now. So it was like I went back to work in August and I was like, no, I need to do something else.
That's amazing. I'm really pleased for you. Well done. Good on you. So you said you had a career in finance. Could you just sort of talk us through your career journey so far? Maybe did you go to university or college or?
Yeah, so I mean, it really is it's changed a lot from when I was in uni. I wanted to be a chef, so I did that in uni. So I did culinary arts. And then it was kind of halfway through, I was like, oh, I don't think I want to do this, but I was stuck with it because I was just like, well, I'm here now and I've already done 2 years, so I may as well just continue on. So I did that after uni for like 2 years. And then I stayed in kind of hospitality, but I moved more front of house. So I stayed like, and I did like manager like in restaurants and stuff like that, but it just wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted something that was like steady and like stable and not a 0 hours contract. So I started working in a bank doing like financial care, so people that were in debt. And I really enjoyed that. Actually, I thought that was really good, and I think that might have been the start of me kind of rethinking, because I felt like I liked having to think a lot and like work out how to like help people and stuff, and I really enjoyed that. And then I moved on to accounts payable with an airline, so it's fine, but there's no real progression. There's not really anywhere you can go with it. It's just that's what it is, and it doesn't really go further than that. You can, I guess, go and do your accountancy degree and stuff, but it'd still be the same role. You know what I mean? So yeah, so from hospitality to finance and now to tech.
Thank you.
But tech is where I'll stay.
So hard not to talk during that. I was like, oh yes. Yeah, no, I'm like the same as you as well. Like I've changed a lot in my kind of even quite short as well, like career so far. I love learning new things. I'm always just like, oh, can I do something that I enjoy more? Well, let's try that then.
Yeah, but I think
So,
it's not a bad thing. I
no.
think some places can see it as a, oh well, you can't make up your mind, but it's like, but now I have. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause that was actually said to me during an interview, and it was like like a couple of months ago, and they're like, oh well, you keep kind of changing careers, so I don't think it looks good. It's like, well, how can you ever get a chance to do it? Like, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's really bad that they said that, because
yeah,
why should you know what you want to do, and what's wrong with doing something really well for a few years and then deciding, actually, I'm going to do something else well for a few years?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very strange. All right, fabulous, thank you. So what was your experience of the course? Did you enjoy it? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, like I really did. I worried after the first maybe one or two sessions that I was a bit in over my head, because I was like, I have no idea what any of this is. And I felt like a couple of people in the course might have known a little bit more than I did. But I kind of put in the work to do the homework like every night. And I was like, well, I want to get good at it. So I want to know what's going on. And I feel like as kind of time went on, I got that. And I was like, when something just clicks with you and you're like, oh, right, okay, I get it now. And yeah, so I definitely would recommend it. Even I had an interview. I actually got offered that job as well, but I declined it. But they said that they were going to start recommending the Coders Guild to people in their job as well, because I sung the praises of it so much, I think, during the interview.
That's amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool to hear. I'll pass that on to the team, and they'll be. Do you remember what the company was?
Navuna, formerly Hitachi.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, that's really great. Thank you so much. You represented us well. And so obviously you were doing the course. So were you working whilst doing the course? And with, how old was your, is it son, daughter?
Yeah, he just turned 1 at the time. So yeah, that was difficult, time management wise. But it worked out really well, because it was Monday after work. So I work from home anyways. So my partner was able to look after Charlie, and then on the Wednesdays I didn't work, because I didn't work Wednesdays or Fridays. I do now, but so it would be kind of during half his nap, and then my partner would look after him for the rest of the time. So the time fell well. Sometimes he was awake, but the ones who ran the course were always fine with him if he was, kind of reaching up or chatting or whatever. So they're always all right with it.
Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Oh God, well done as well. That's multitasking to a T. Honestly.
Yeah, it was a bit difficult, but it was fine once I got the hang of it. It's trial and error, isn't it? You see what works.
Yeah. Did you have the option to watch, if you had missed some of it, was there the option to watch it on replay?
Yeah. So I had to do that twice. I missed the start of the first one, so I rewatched that like the next day or whatever, and I wrote my notes. And then I think I missed the second to last one because my son was sick, so I just rewatched that like the night or the night after, something like that, whenever it was uploaded.
Okay, lovely. So this is a bit of a random question, but I'm going to ask it. But did you think the course was good value?
Yeah, like it was free, so it was but I would have paid for it. I thought the quality of it was really good. Like everyone knew what they were talking about. There wasn't any fumbling or, oh, I don't know what we're talking about type thing. You could tell they're professionals, and gave really good advice and stuff. So yeah, I think if you were paying for it, it would be definitely good value.
Oh, thank you very much. That's great. Basically, I guess onto the next bit would be, so did the course improve your employment prospects?
Oh, 100%. Like, I went on LinkedIn and I got a couple of interviews and that. Well, maybe 2. One of them was the one that said about the career changing. And then I got Navuna, which was really good, and I got offered that job, but I got offered it the same day as I got the job I wanted, like that I wanted originally. So and I had the two of them. I got offered them both the same day. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have a little think, but I didn't really need to think that hard about it. So.
And you got offered those two jobs just based off Coders Guild, or had you done other things as well?
No, because I had no experience in tech. So they were really impressed with the taking initiative to do Coders Guild. I think that definitely 100% helped, and I never would have applied for them if I hadn't have done Coders Guild. Like I just wouldn't have. I wouldn't have had the confidence to, or the like. I would have felt like I didn't have the knowledge, or I wasn't like smart enough to to do it. So it 100% helps, and I think it always helps to have kind of a little bit of knowledge about what you're going to be doing. So yeah, definitely, I wouldn't have even considered applying.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm really pleased it helped you that much. I'll just ask a couple more questions and then you're free to go. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. So the job that you've got now, what's your job role and which company is it at?
So the job I've accepted, it's at Skybet, and it's going to be a software engineer. It's software engineer, but they're also paying for me to do my master's in digital technology with Sheffield Hallam.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh gosh, that's so cool. Well done. So it's not an apprenticeship then that you're doing. It's
no, it's a full salaried job. So yeah, it's great. It's such an unbelievable opportunity. Like I was in disbelief when I got offered it, because I seen the competition there. Like it was tough, and they're only hiring 15 people, so out of like hundreds. So I didn't really have my I kind of had my heart set on it, but I was like ready for. I was hoping for the best, you know.
Oh my god, incredible. And I would say two more questions. What are your hopes for the future, if you know that far ahead?
Well, my whole thing for like maybe in the next 5 years is I basically, for one of it, I want to know nearly everything. So in 2 years I'm going to have the master's, and at that stage then my wage is going to like triple, like nearly. So my plan is to just get better, constantly learn. I think I'd still like to look into testing, so I do still want to get like my ISTQB as well. I just want to know all the ins and outs if it's possible. So that's kind of what I want to do, and then who knows.
Oh, that's amazing. Sounds like you're really passionate. Right, last question. You right? Do you want to pause for a second?
Yeah, it's just showing me his cards. Okay.
Oh, what would you say to anyone then looking to take up one of the digital skills courses?
I'd say go for it, like, because I feel like if you're like if someone like me, you think that maybe you're not, like, you don't have the skills to do it, like I feel like you didn't need to have any prior knowledge, and no question, like there's like no stupid questions or anything like that. And I'd say just go for it, even like to just learn something new. It's always good, like, you know, it's never a bad idea to learn something new, and it might make you passionate about it. Like that's what happened to me. Like I didn't think that I thought it'd be something that I'd like, but I didn't think it would go so far as to be like, right, I'm going to change my whole life and like change everything I'm doing. And I think it definitely like makes you think about sorry, I think that it really makes you like think of things that you probably wouldn't have thought that you were good at. So I'd say just go for it.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And you've done that whilst having a child in the same room. As I'm amazed that you can even form sentences. I'd literally be so distracted. Thank you so much.
Usually just sits down, but he's not doing that today. He's just wanting all my attention.
Oh, he just knows.